nothing.
No. If that was the case, you have a point.
That's not the case.
But then whom you acknowledge as God, that is what we need to discuss.
Yeah, I obviously acknowledge Allah as God. Yeah, but they acknowledge Jesus as God. That's the issue.
No, but do you believe that? Do you believe?
I don't believe that.
Okay, so then there is no unity in the sense if they both acknowledge different gods, then we cannot find a unity. Do you agree?
Well, in my view, if they believe in God, that's good enough for me.
No, but that's not what they say. They associate with God.
Yeah, but a Christian is better than an atheist.
Yes, that I would say he's better in that sense. That's the reason they have been given the title of Ahlul Kitab.
Exactly.
You see what I mean?
So I want to hold them. I want to hold Christians to our standard because they are our brothers.
No. I'm not saying to hold. Even the atheists, you should hold to your standard. Because at the end of the day, you should be just with everyone.
No, I am.
And that is what our religion preaches. But if anyone associates with God Almighty, then you cannot say this is something I will overlook and ignore. You should, as someone who is a Muslim, we have been given this doctrine of Amr bil Ma'ruf. I know, I'm not saying you're not. But you wearing a cross there shows you are going against what Islam is preaching in the sense that you should oppose the wrong beliefs.
Yeah, I do. But I also want our religions to be in unison.
Yeah, you can't have unison with something which is batil.
We must live on the planet together, brother.
Look, my friend, as a human being, you respect everyone, even the atheists.
Yes.
However, there's a difference between respect and acceptance. When you put a chain with a cross on it, then you are somehow, people see you as accepting that into your life.
But doesn't Allah value what's in the heart and not what other people perceive?
No, but
He values what's in my heart, my intention.
People don't know.
Well, that's people.
My friend, listen. People don't know what's in your heart. Like for example, when I first saw you, I judge by what is apparent. So for example, if you come here looking and dress like someone who you are not, yes, there are many people who want to accept this concept of being a transgender. Yes, I'm not saying you are that. There are many people who say that no, we feel like a woman or we feel like a girl. Yes, I feel like a girl, so I'm going to dress like one. They make this statement, but does it make it true?
No.
You see what I mean? But how will people judge them? People are going to say, okay, if that is what you want to recognize yourself as, some people will say, yes, we accept you as what you are and what you want to be recognized as. But you see, you wouldn't do that because that goes against your principles. Yes? For example, that man who wants to be like a woman, now maybe wants to come in your mosque where there's a place reserved only for women. Because he says that he feels like a woman, will you allow him to sit with your sisters and your mother in a place which is secluded, in a place which is private and meant only for the women?
It's not my position to restrict anyone. However, I do agree he shouldn't be praying with women if he's a man.
No, but would you allow them with your sister and your mother?
I can't restrict anyone.
No, you can if you have the power, if you have the ability.
Well, when it comes to worshipping, I cannot restrict anyone. That's
we look. As far as we are concerned, we cannot force anyone. If that's what you're trying to say.
I can't tell someone move from here and pray there. It's not in me to do that.
No, it's not about moving from here to there. For example, if a place is reserved only for women, do you think men should be allowed there, even if they claim they are women?
Well, of course not by the Islamic way.
No, even forget Islamic way. Generally, even if you're from a humanistic perspective, women like their privacy.
Yes, of course. Yes.
And this is something
like the privacy
which is something which is sacred. And if they want to preserve that, then they have the right to do so.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
But if someone says, I feel like a woman, and I want to go and sit amongst those people,
that's silly. Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't need...
Back to the Jesus point and why I had the cross.
Why do you have the cross?
Because I believe...
What is the message you want to send?
My message is that Muslims and Christians have a lot more in common than we have in differences. We both believe in God, we're both fearing people, we both believe our good deeds will lead us to a good place and our bad deeds will lead us to a bad place, and that is the similarity between Islam and Christianity. Okay. So the last people we should be arguing with is Christians. Or anyone who's God-fearing. Okay.
And what is the difference? You mentioned the similarities. What is the difference?
The difference is the concept of Jesus being God.
Yes.
That's the difference. The Trinity. That's the difference. The habits, alcohol,
Well, it's not only the Christians who drink alcohol, you know that.
Sorry?
It's not only the Christians who
No,
drink
but
alcohol.
they are lenient.
Yeah, but we are not talking about those. We are talking about the main things which you mentioned, Jesus as God and the Trinity.
Yes.
You know, both of those which you consider as being the difference, it is what that represents.
Yeah, I know.
So what you're representing there is a difference, not the commonality. Do you see what I mean? Do you see the point here?
Yeah.
Because your function or your intention is to bring the to basically somehow consider them to be your friends because of the commonality.
Yes.
But the cross that you're wearing around your neck is not showing the commonality, it's showing us the difference. You see what I mean? So your intention might be good, but what you're representing there by wearing the cross around your neck,
In the eyes of a fellow human.
No. In the eyes of even the Christians and even the Muslims, this is what they're going to see when they see the cross around you. Because your acceptance, for example, if I asked you to wear the swastika of the Nazis, would you wear it?
That's not holy.
No, the Nazis.
I'm representing holiness.
Yeah, no, but when you say holy, wait. For the Nazis, that was a sacred sign.
But what does the Nazi symbol have to do with God? This has a lot to do with God.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Anything, whatever that represents there, that's not God.
I know, brother, but I'm saying it's a symbol of holiness. It's a symbol of Christianity. It's
You
the only
said,
symbol
what does
they have.
holiness mean? Holiness means something that associates with God.
Yeah.
So how is a man associated with God? You tell me.
Well, he was not just any man. He was a prophet or arguably a god. So
Arguably a God. Are you a Muslim? Are you sure?
no, I am a Muslim, but
How can you say arguably a God
But
then?
I'm saying, for the Christians, they believe he's the God, yeah. So I'm giving respect to their belief as well. I'm not just incorporating my belief. I don't believe.
Actually, you are somehow incorporating your belief with theirs. You're not respecting them. You are associating, okay, with their disbelief. Maybe you might not be, you might not do it. What do you say? Intentionally, but this is a message you're sending out when you wear a cross around your neck.
But that is in the perception of humans. I can't help what humans think.
My friend, you have to live amongst the humans.
Yeah, I know.
So who do you
I
think
know.
will judge you?
God's going to judge me, not humans.
Okay, so you think God is going? How do you think God is going to judge you? Your God?
Yes.
The one that you.
I'm Muslim.
Exactly my point.
We're debating this now.
You see, when you say that God is going to judge you, God is going to judge you based on what?
On your deeds.
Okay, so like I said, once again, you want to show your. But he's not a Christian.
I'm a Muslim and I have a cross around my neck.
Okay.
Without you saying anything, what is the message you get from that, Godwin?
Do you believe Jesus died?
Say that again?
Do you believe Jesus died on the cross?
No.
What does this represent?
Exactly.
So Jesus on the cross.
What it represents.
Wait, before you say anything, I want to know from Godwin, what is the message you get from a Muslim wearing a cross to you?
I'll come to that.
You don't want to answer that.
You need to make a decision.
I'm a Muslim.
He's a Muslim guy, he's made a decision already.
You can't be wearing that.
I can be wearing that.
Can you be wearing that as a Muslim?
No, he can't.
I know, he's going to say the same, you're going to say the same, but like I said...
But his idea is to basically cause...
Oh, you see... Oh.
No, I'm telling you. I'm not going to misrepresent
I'm here for
you.
unity. I'm
My
not here
friend,
to
that's what I
cause-
was going to say.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
So please don't judge me based on something I haven't even said yet. So he's saying by wearing the cross and the Allah, he's got an emblem, he's got a locket which says Allah on it, and he's got, so he's, you know, you have got a good intention, but at the end of the day, what?
Jesus is God.
No, if you can see that Allah is above the cross, meaning Jesus all along was worshipping God. Symbolism.
Why do we have a discussion? Should we have a
Okay,
discussion
so
about Jesus?
no, not with you, Godwin. I'm having a discussion with you. We are done with the DCCI. You know that. You know that. Because look, as long
You
as
can have your topic, and then we have our
I don't want to deal with hecklers. That's what you've been reduced to. I'm sorry. Look what's the name? You know what Hatun did when I was talking by myself? She came and heckled.
Okay.
So maybe there she's behind you. Talk to her.
Let's do the
So anyway, I think look, I've given you my message. What you're representing there is a difference, not a similarity.
Okay. I believe Jesus was worshipping God. That's
Yes,
what
I know.
Yeah.
You believe but
So anyway, I think what's the
why
name?
do we have that discussion?
Jordan.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
actually-
Jordan, nice talking to you.
Shamsi,
I think I've given my message to you, but I would like you to reconsider
Hashim,
this.
can we have that discussion?
Okay, but at the end of the day, if you're a Muslim,
Yeah.
then represent Islam
Yeah.
and do not give because everyone right now is confused by the message you're sending.
That's the issue.
It's not
No, but you see,
When
this
I
is-
die, it's between me and God,
No,
not these people.
No, it's not that.
What did
You see,
Allah say to you?
you
I'm
see,
keep being a Muslim. I'll always be a Muslim, brother. So don't, yeah, I will.
Alhamdulillah. And on the day of judgment, inshallah, Allah will judge you based on your intention. By the end of the day, people will always judge you by their
I
apparent.
don't care about people.
But Hashim,
I'm done with the discussion.
why do you believe that?
Muslims in Norway are now establishing a masjid and Dawah center to enhance the Norwegian Dawah. If you donate to this cause, you will inshallah reap the rewards of thousands of Muslims coming back to Islam, and many of those will become du'at and invite to Islam. So click the link and donate now and share the video for extra rewards.